Don't touch that dial. It's time for AM Kevin. Good morning. We're glad you could join us. It's time once again for this edition of AM Kevin, starring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. And now, from the AM Kevin Studios located in Stone Ridge Books and Gifts in beautiful Ashland City, Tennessee, reaching coast to coast and around the world with the message that Jesus is the answer for this world today.
Bob Darris is in the house from Mission, Texas. Larry, of course, you heard his wonderful voice, and Ruthie, who's actually here in the studio as well. So we have Texas, we have California, so we got west, and we're going east. We're in Tennessee with Ruthie. Join us. You do not want to miss this day. Somebody share it right away. Start a watch party, something. Do something, because you do not want to miss this program today. There is so much happening, and let's start off with a happening. Are you ready to start off with the big happening? Alex Zsolt is in the house, and the crowd goes wild. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi. Use your microphone. Well, you don't have to. You're about to play.
I am.
You ready to play this? Come on. God has broken the chains. Come on. He's the Lion of Judah that breaks every chain. Here is Alex Zsolt to play that exact song. You have broken the chains. Alex Zsolt. Zsolt. Got the applause. We need the applause. Right?
To God be the glory.
To God be the glory. Great things He's done. And so glad to have you here in the house today.
Good
That's
to be
back.
back.
That's on your CDs. Larry's already put up your post so they can get your CDs,
wonderful.
pianocreations dot something. And
.com?
Yes, .com. It was so hard to figure that out. We're glad you're here. And we're also, as they can see, there's a table spread. There's a come and dine. The Master calls. Come and dine.
Amen.
And so the table is spread for Feed My Sheep,
USA.
USA.org. And we're going to talk about that and get with that in just a little bit. But before we did that, it's our time of prayer and catch up on current events. And we've been praying for your mama. How's she doing? And should we continue? Well, of course, we should continue praying for her.
Yeah, definitely. I want to thank you and Ruth and others and everyone watching who knows about what happened with Mom. And she had collapsed, but she's doing better. And we have a couple more tests coming up and a doctor visit with a neurologist. But every day she's getting better and stronger. And we thank God for that.
Yeah, amen. That is awesome. And you're going to play a bunch of stuff. Why don't you play, you know what? Maybe you should play the Hungarian song now.
Do that now?
Yes.
Okay.
See, we're going to actually sample. See, because there's a theme. Because we're actually Hungary, he's going to, no, you're Hungarian. Your mama's from Hungary.
Right.
You are the first generation American. From Hungary.
Yeah.
And so this is the Hungarian dance, which is on your patriotic CD, which most everybody has. I think we gave it away last year.
We did, yeah.
And it's still good. And and this song's on it, correct?
Well, not on the album. This was a single that we did.
Oh,
yeah.
was it? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that somehow, I know your mama spoke on the.
Yes, she's on that.
Yeah,
Correct.
but this song is not.
No, it's not. Yeah,
But-
that one I did all American music, but maybe you gave me an idea. Maybe I should do an album with just Hungarian music.
Is there such a thing? I mean,
could
do
be.
they have that many songs?
Oh yeah, yeah. We
Of course, because it's a little wee bit country, so I didn't know if it had
yeah.
a lot of songs.
Well, this one is by Brahms called Hungarian Dance, but Brahms wasn't Hungarian. Now,
No.
and so it has a
I
dance,
see.
dance feel to it.
Yeah.
And if you're Baptist, you don't have to dance, okay? It's okay.
That's it. Well, I know some good dancing Baptists, but
You know what I always say? Some Baptists can dance and some can't.
well, most white people can't. But that's my impediment. But let's do one more before we go in, and we're
Okay.
gonna pray. I was talking about your mom, and I'm just thinking Hungary. Let's do the
Let's do the
Hungarian.
Hungarian
Come on,
thing.
let's fit it in. We get as many
All right.
songs as we can. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Zsolt once again. Push the button. Come on, button. There they are. Yes. Thank you, both of you. That's awesome.
That one goes quick.
That is quick, but it is beautiful. Thank you for playing it.
Thank you.
So we'll continue to pray for your mom. And folks, we got lots to pray about. Things are happening. The surge is slowing in a lot of the states as well. I think Tennessee is off the high surge list. Hallelujah. But California, the surges of the viruses is slowing in California. So we want to keep praying that way and pray for those who are hit by from the Carolinas, Virginia, and it's on its way up to, like, storms are now on its way. I think the tornadoes were worse than the actual hurricane. I cannot say it right. For some reason, it's Isaiah. Can you say it?
Isaiah, isn't that what it is?
Yeah, it's kind of, yeah.
It's a hard. I'm just glad it's
Isaiah-
not Alex this time, because 2 years ago there was Hurricane Alex.
You had Alex.
I got so many jokes about that.
Well, I guess no. The Isaiah is, but there I've been up to 9 people that have died from the storm. So we pray for their families, and 2 million people are without power across the United States right now because of it. So we need to pray, not only because of the virus, but I guess they've been in crisis for a while, but our colleges and universities, a new report is that they're in crisis, whether some of them can even open. So let's continue to pray and pray for our teachers. They're on my heroes list today, man. They're heroes, unsung heroes, and they're going to the front lines in some ways. Now, the kids are not as bigger carriers of this virus as the adults, but still, there is a chance. If there's even a chance, I think they're my heroes. Just like in the medical profession, they're on the front lines. So keep our colleges, universities, high schools, elementary school, junior high, middle schools in prayer. Please, please, please. And then there are folks, Christian and Muslim, have been affected by this. A large explosion that I don't know if they can explain it yet to know what it is, but in Beirut, Lebanon, killing over 100 people, wounding over 4,000 people. A giant explosion, looked like a mini, if there's such a thing, atom bomb went off. They're saying that it was something in a warehouse. It's something that, just the perfect storm of chemicals or whatever it was. But let's send our prayers out to Lebanon as well. And Elizabeth, we have you in our prayers. So we continue to pray for you. And I see that you're here asking for prayer and saying thank you for your prayers. Sandy's in the house. Continue to pray for Miss Sandy. And tell me your mom's first name again.
Elizabeth.
Oh, that's her.
That's my mom.
Yes. That's why. I saw it and I thought, what is her first name? Could that be? Anyway, so yes. So, Miss Elizabeth, we are praying for you and keeping your prayers. And Phyllis agrees. Phyllis is one of your biggest fans.
Oh, I know. Oh, I love Phyllis.
Yes, who doesn't love Phyllis?
Very
Between
sweet
Phyllis and Ginger and Cliff and Joy, I mean, they're all so amazing. I don't want to start calling them out because, Darius, Larry, Lyle. They're all awesome people. Ellen, Patty, let me go through the list, Charlene. They're all family of friends. See, I had a point to do this because they're all family of friends and monthly partners. And I appreciate that at $37 a month. What we're sending out this time is another flag because we are flag-waving fanatics about our country. And this is a magnet this time. I sent you a decal you had on your keyboard. You threw it away. But it was...
Wait a minute, I didn't throw it. I put it on my window at home.
Did you?
I did.
See? Okay, God's watching this show.
I know.
So, but now we have a magnet, all right? And so the magnets, have you prayed for your president today? So put this up on the refrigerator because you go to your refrigerator every day. So this will keep reminding you to pray for our president. And in God, you know what? We still trust for sure for this nation. So that's what's going out to my family and friends with my monthly letter. Thank you, AM Kevin Club. God bless you. If you are... not an AM Kevin Club member, join today. And Alex is an AM Kevin Club member. And he's got the AM Kevin Club mug. Now we're offering the mask, the AM Kevin Club, the official mask. And I got a new one coming out pretty soon. And or, if you sign up and don't drink coffee, but you want a sports bottle, we have the AM Kevin Club sports bottle. But we have a lot of things. But here's a great new announcement, something really... Can you drums on the keyboard? A drum roll of some sort, a big something. There you go. Do you have a splash? Do you have a cymbal on there too? Well, that was underwhelming, but we do what we can. For those that are the silver lovers with the silver gel, we have the nano silver gel, the nano silver liquid solution. Also the vitamins are complete essentials, the ones I take every day. All of that has been on OptiVita Health. Get this, Larry. Are you ready, Larry? Another drum roll. Larry, we now no longer have to put, thank you, Tinkerbell, OptiVitaHealth.com /REF !AM Kevin. Now, no, don't put it up. Don't put it up. Larry, you're missing the announcement. The announcement is, drummel again, we have now shortened it. It is now OptiVitaHealth.com /just AM Kevin. Thank you. It is just, thank you, Alex. It was a lot better. It's just AM Kevin. All you got to do is put the OptiVitaHealth.com and then /AM Kevin. So now you have to fix it. Larry is so quick. I couldn't get it out before he put it. I knew he was going to do that. And so That's it, Larry. You'd have to type less from now on. It is now Optavita. Probably should have told Larry before the show, but I wanted to surprise everybody. OptavitaHealth.com/AM Kevin. That's all you have to do. Sign up today and get your silver or your vitamins. We believe in good health. We're going to have a health segment in just a little bit. Health segment, not a hell segment. No. Health segment. So you can't do that really quick because people will, they fix some things, Sometimes Ginger goes, ta-da, yeah. And, see, it says OptavitaHealth.com/REF, not found. Oh, no, that's the new one, not found. Okay, I didn't say you could do it today, but I guess it's not ready today. But they told me that is what it's going to be. If you want to do it today, go to the old one that Larry put up, but it says not found. Well, Larry, there you go. That was really all that for not today. But they told me today that it is a real deal. So, ta-da. Ginger, good morning. Welcome to AM Kevin Club. Well, Charlene's not on. I was waiting kind of for Charlene to show up, and Charlene's not on yet, but she sent a beautiful card. I love with the animals. It's got the birdies on it, and pretty birds. We have the most beautiful birds and flowers in Tennessee. I have never seen, Branson had some, but not to the lathe, red, purple, blue, green, orange. I haven't seen green, but orange and reds and browns and beautiful colors, yellow in Tennessee. The birds are plenteous. And it says, it's such a beautiful day. Hi, Uncle Bruce. My Uncle Bruce from Florida is in the house. So we've got north, south, east, and west now. And inside, it's a beautiful day when we're blessed with joy, peace, and cheer. Watching the AM Kevin Club, I put that in there. It's a beautiful day each time we think of those we hold dear. Blessings and joy to you today. Here's some postage for the Bible trip. I love the Jeopardy, especially the Bible Jeopardy. And it is fun. And let's see, my grandkids have started me on Trivia Crack. You ever played Trivia Crack? It's fun. It's fun. And it's an app you can get and play against people about your knowledge in trivia. We love your ministry. We pray for you. And it's praise time, I guess. Praise time. I don't know what that means. Loving Jesus, Charlene. And so Charlene put that in with some extra for postage. And she is taking advantage of the new special. I got a lot I got to get out. I'm trying to go fast. But I have one left in the medium of the veterans, and we want to honor our veterans for sure. And this has every uniform of all the different armed forces except for the new Space Force. But on the back it says, it is the veteran that gives us all of our freedoms. It is the veteran, it says on the front, and the bottom it explains. Because it is the veteran who's given us freedom of religion. It's not the preacher who gave us freedom of religion. It's a veteran, not a reporter, who gave us freedom of the press. It's the veteran, not the poet, who gave us freedom of speech. The veteran, not the campus organizer, gave us freedom to assemble. The veteran, not the lawyer, who's given us right to fair trial. It's the veteran, not the politician. God knows it's not a politician, who's given us the right to vote. And so there's just one left. All the T-shirts are $5 foot long. No, $5 T-shirts. And just add a little bit of postage, and it is yours. If you want the medium in the It Is the Veteran, I just have one left. And of that, I have different sizes in my favorite Million Reasons. I've given God a million reasons not to love me. None of them change his mind. We have the Million Reasons shirt. We have, of course, the official Kevin Shorey Show, Reaching the World shirt. There you go. You have this one, too, I believe.
I do.
Under God's Armor. Instead of Under Armour, it's Under God's Armor. We have it in the Army Green.
I wear that at the gym. And people
check with me. Yeah?
I've sold a couple there.
Come on, and we have it in the yellow, we have it in lime green, we have it in orange and blue, but they're all $5. No reason for them to sit around, and so we marked them down. I pay $10, just to be honest, and we make usually $10, so because we offer them for $20 as an offer, just to be upfront. So I kind of lose money, but it's better to have something than nothing, and it's better than to sit in here, and especially these I've put down to $5. These are my official, if you're going to vote for President Trump and re-elect the president, we have it in the heather red or the heather gray, which is kind of a bluish color. Build the wall, the crime will fall. And on the front, it says, of course, Trump. Does it make America? No, keep America great. And these are the red or the blue. Build the wall, the crime will fall. He's finishing the wall, so finish the wall. And that's, of course, Make America Great Again. That one could go you know, throughout the years until the wall's finished. But I have that in the navy blue. And then my favorite is my vision is 2020, and it's an eye chart that says keep America great and vote Trump. Vote hashtag Trump 2020. And that is in gray or in the navy blue. Check with us on the sizes, the few that I have left. I want to offer to you today $5. $5. That's it. Add a couple dollars, whatever, for postage. But I want to get you, especially, let us, and I'm going to talk about voting today. Let us not only vote, let us, whoever we're voting for, let us promote and advertise. And these are just like walking billboards. And this will get the message out, really. Our nation is in need of an answer. And, of course, our answer is Jesus first and foremost. But we're also called to obey the laws of the land and vote. And vote who do you think needs to, if you're going to vote ahead of time, you better, and you're voting for Joe Biden, you better vote now before they take him out. Once he's about to, in about a week or less, he's going to announce who his vice president will be. You know my theory, and it's a stretch, kind of, but as soon as he announces his vice president, they're either going to Manchurian candidate him, or they're just going to say he's not fit to, and they're going to make them, I don't know. I wouldn't push anything past. Well, there's no conspiracies. The Democratic Party doesn't do any of that. Let me just mention Russia, impeachment, Ukraine. Should I go on? Okay. That's all I have to say. And then what is my weirdos, wackos, weasels, what are preachers thinking when they put themselves, maybe accidentally, into compromising positions? But I think this could have been, they're not saying it's been for the print shop or whatever, it's been doctored, the photo. But you've seen the news, and I dare to say this is weaselly to me on, I don't know which level. I know from liberal media it's weaselly. I know it's from this pastor and president of Liberty University, Jerry Falwell Jr., as a photo is now, he's on a yacht, which that makes me, preachers with yachts. Anyway, with his, I'm not going to judge him, his arm is around a woman with his zipper down, and they've got this picture going around. They've thrown it off as some joke he was setting up. I don't know, but what makes anybody get in that kind of a position with their arm around a woman who's not your wife, your zipper is down, something is amiss. And just be careful. This is the day that the media wants to attack. Be careful, Mr. Falwell. Be careful for your university, for your church, Thomas Rhodes Baptist, for all of these things. We have got to be people that do our best with integrity. And maybe you want to just say, this is a mistake, but no, his zipper was really down. His arm was really around a woman who was not his, and taking a picture like that on a yacht, I don't know. Really? Come on, Jerry. I feel better now. I got that off my chest.
We should run for office. Shori Zsolt.
No, I know better because it'll be Zsolt Shori. I'll follow you anywhere. But, I just, preachers, be aware. There are wolves in sheep's clothing out there, and they're ready to attack. We need to do all that we can do. Our program is entertainment with a message, and this song I know is going to be entertaining, but also it's got a message. And then we're going to talk. Let's talk about this now. Let's just get to where we need to go. Let's do, and I talk about integrity. I love the fact that you are not sitting idle during this time of Corona. Concerts have been canceled. You've had to do some concerts and talk from your house and do some, virtual concerts. And some of them in churches with no audience. Did you go to a church with no audience?
Yeah, I was in North Carolina when everything hit, and then it got canceled. And
that's hard.
We did a live stream, and that was March 15th, and that was the last time I was in a church service with my ministry. And flying back was weird. It reminded me of flying at 9/11.
9/11.
Where it was
I did that.
10 people on a 200-seat plane. It was very eerie.
Yeah.
So
It was airy, and it is again, especially with people that are on the plane in these masks. So you're walking around in stores, it's like the dawn of the living dead, whatever, with people.
Oh, I
And then
know.
I wonder if stores are really nervous, because how do you know if the guy coming in with a mask is a thief?
sure,
It's gonna,
I know, or
it's
a bank.
This is a stick up, yeah, or a bank with the mask. Well,
Although I
that's why
have-
banks are closed.
I have issues with banks.
It just dawned on me why our bank is still
Because
closed.
of the mask thing, you think?
I think so.
Oh.
Why let people come in with a mask? Because that could be
Well,
stick
see,
'em up.
my issue with the bank
You know,
is.
Alex, you are a genius.
Well, thank you, but with the
I don't
banks.
think you tried to be.
No, I don't. It's an accident.
We were just talking about, who was that, with Joanne or with Ruthie, about the banks. Oh, with Joanne, because her bank and my bank, both of them,
Closed.
yeah, you have to go through the drive-through, and everybody's going through. It takes 30 to 40 minutes
it.
minimum to sit there in the car waiting to go through the drive-through.
But we trust banks with our money, right?
Yes, we do.
And when you get up to the counter with the teller,
Yes.
they have a pen,
Yes.
and it's chained to the table there. So they don't trust us with their pen.
Well, they shouldn't.
But
Not me or you, but I go into the post office and it's a new pen all the time.
oh, is there?
And you know why? Because
Do
people
people
are
take
still.
'em?
I probably took this from somebody. It says Cash City. I don't know. Maybe
Where's that?
I didn't go to. It's down the road.
Oh,
It's disgusting. Not because of what it is, but because of where it is.
Where?
Welcome to Ashland City.
Oh,
Come
I
to
got a
Cash
welcome
City.
this morning.
Huh?
I got a welcome this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, that picture I showed you.
Oh, was that in town?
Yeah,
here?
that was in town.
Oh,
right
let's
over-
not talk about it. We love our town
I
too
love
much.
this town.
Where did that guy come from? There was a guy. No, I can't. I cannot. I can't do that. I love Ashland City, and I love Stonebridge Books and Gifts, 116 North Main Street. Joanne and Ruthie both are going to make an appearance on the program.
Oh.
But here, let's start with why we have a table that says feedmysheepusa.org. And this is what I appreciate about you. You're not sitting idle. You're going to do something that reaches out to other churches.
Yep.
Even though you can't go reach out with all your music, now you can reach out with food. Tell us, because my hero of the day is a guy by the name of Fred Gushwa,
Goshwa. Yeah.
Goshwa, who started Doorstep Meals.
Uh-huh.
And now there's this, it's
Feed
in the
My
process.
Sheep. Yep.
Feedmysheepusa.org. Tell us, Alex Zsolt.
Yeah, I'm excited about because my ministry is big on missions, and for years I've been partnered with
True.
like World Vision and now Food for the Hungry, which is international. But right now we have also a crisis going on in this country.
We do.
And so there's job loss. There's people, besides job loss, people who have health conditions.
Well, Congress fights over what they want instead of just
Sure.
giving people money.
Well, yeah, and so
Sorry.
all these issues are happening to people, or people can't get to the doctors. Well, churches have been great about making meals and taking it to people's homes. Well, here's a safe alternative where people can get high quality meals delivered to their homes, and there's a couple ways this works. So you can either buy the meals, and every time you buy a box of 12 or 24 meals, one meal is then put into a church of your choice, maybe your home church. Maybe your home church wants to enroll in this program.
Yeah, they
it-
should.
Yeah, it gets put into an online storage account. So when those free meals, donated meals, get accumulated into that storage account, all that leadership has to do is say, okay, here's the need with a family who needs food. The pastor goes in, and at no cost to the church, that meal is sent to that family. And these are healthy meals. They're the recipes are made by a
This
doctor.
is great. And
They're
if
good
you're on
things.
keto or paleo,
They have those diets as well. There's over 30 selections. And what I love about it is the heart of this ministry, because it's really you may be buying the meals, but you're also helping at the same time somebody
Right.
else who can't.
you
have
order
meal.
a packet of 12 of stuff like this.
Right.
It comes like this,
Mhm.
and frozen, right?
Correct.
So it's in dry ice in the
Yes.
box. You get 12,
Yes.
and one gets sent, or do you get 11 and one goes to?
Well,
no, you
actually,
get,
here's the thing.
Tell-
With Feed My Sheep or Doorstep, you're going to get, when you order 12 and the subscription, because you can buy it one time or you can have a subscription of meals, you get a free meal yourself. So you really get 13 or 14 meals.
what?
Yeah, but on top of that, one meal will be donated into a church storage
Into a
account.
church that Optavita, Feed My Sheep
For Feed My
USA.
Sheep, yeah.
Yeah, will they're already in part of
Send
their
it.
bank. But if
Correct.
your church wants to be a part of this,
Mhm.
right, then they go to the Feed My Sheep now,
USA.
or the, okay.
Yep, feedmysheepusa.org, and we
So
send in
tell your pastor about
yeah,
it
please tell your pastor.
and feed the people in your area. You know.
Enrollment and look, there's no prep work. That's the great thing. These meals are done in 3 minutes, but there's also no prep work in creating a meal and delivering it to someone's home.
Yeah.
This automatically happens.
Well, and it's one more way to stay safe from going out to the grocery
right.
store. Or, not that I think you can't be safe and go, but you'd like to stay home more.
Sure.
I know there's many of you that don't like going out, and maybe you already get your food delivered. Why not do it to a ministry that supports not only you,
Right.
you're supporting other people who are in need, that are hungry.
We all have to eat.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is on Kevin's Facebook page there, I'll put links to like the video and to the website.
Yeah,
And all of this is new. It's launching pretty soon. So I want to give you guys the first opportunity.
There it is. They can push, if you're on Facebook anyway,
Yeah.
feedmysheepusa.org.
Yep, Feed My Sheep USA. Don't forget the USA part.
Do the USA.
feedmysheepusa.org.
And so they're putting, he's put it up there. Is it ready to go for this now, this program, or is they still working
you
out
can,
the...
Yep, it'll be, probably meals will be ready in about 2 weeks or so. They had just a little delay on the website thing, but that's going to be cleared up, and ordering will be very easy. So this will be ready to go in a couple weeks. But like I said, I want to come here and give you all a preview and let you know about this ministry because it's amazing work that's being done.
This is amazing. This is awesome. Now, in order that they know that they heard it from Alex Zsolt, do they have to put anything inside when they go to feedmysheepusa.org?
Yeah, I'll put that code in there too. It's
Okay.
DM, capital D, as in David, M as in Mary, _, and then Alex Zsolt. And I'll put that there in there too.
Okay. How do they get, you're going to put it where? They just
in
go
the
to
Facebook
your...
feed.
Oh, in
on
the
your-
Facebook.
Yeah, on
okay.
this video.
Put it on Larry, if you heard that, maybe he can go ahead and put some of that in there.
Sure,
He's
and
got
you
the
can
Feed My Sheep. Don't just go to Feed My Sheep USA and just order.
Right.
But, give Alex some credit here where credit is due. So it's DM underscore.
Yep, DM _ Alex
Zsolt.
ZSOLT.
That's easy.
Yeah, and what we're going to do, and you know what, if you want to email me, you have more questions until this really gets going, my email is alex@pianocreations.com, or they
Right.
can give me an email with this. It's alex@feedmysheepusa.org.
Yeah,
So you can get
say
in
it
touch
again
with
because
me.
we're on podcast,
Sure.
so people are listening.
Yeah, definitely.
not watching.
alex@pianocreations.com or alex@feedmysheepusa.org.
Oh, okay. Now, we're going to prove how good these are because there is just like, we'll do the song after. I
okay.
want you to cook this. That's why we got
Okay.
a microwave here, and we got plates, and Miss Joanne, Miss Ruthie's going to make an appearance. Somehow we'll get them up here and give them a taste, and
Definitely.
we'll split it 4 ways, whatever we have to
Yeah.
do. But
So there's the steak with cowboy butter and sweet potato and vegetables.
sweet potato,
Yeah.
that just happens to be in my health segment today.
Wow.
Help, I need somebody. Can you do me Beatles? Give me a chord. Help,
Oh, do you want to?
help, yeah.
Oh, you need a higher key, huh?
Something. Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. What you need is doorstep meals, right?
That's right. You should do the jingle.
Because it has sweet potatoes in it, which is here. You start the cooking.
Okay.
Start the cooking. We'll
I'll
get a
start
song
cooking.
after here in just a sec. But start the cooking. He's starting to cook. But let me give you my health segment here. The sweet potato, which is part of this. Now, it's not only just sweet potato. You said there's also another one that's like, what are some of the other samples? Chicken and pesto. Are we cooking it all?
Yeah, we are.
They have chicken enchilada. Salmon's so good. You know, it's always on my good list of healthy stuff. Mongolian beef. That's one of my favorite. I always go to any Chinese buffet. I go to Mongolian beef. Chicken pad Thai. They got Thai food, Chinese food. Good old steak and sweet potato. Sweet potato is better than your baked potato, so I love their choice. Sweet potato, in case you don't know it, rich source of fiber, lots of fiber. They got the page missing, it says, for the DM _ Alex Zsolt. But we'll fix it. He'll get you. Lucy, good morning. Yes, I'm telling Alex it didn't work right now, but it will. And but go to his Piano Creations. He'll hook you up, And but you eat sweet potatoes. It says sweet, but it's not as sweet or is not as high in carb or sugar content as a baked potato, a white potato. That's so funny to me. Now, don't get confused with yams and sweet potato. Yams have been sweetened, and yams are a different breed and bird. Sweet potato is what you go to. Yams are not as bad as baked potatoes, but sweet potato, fiber. You need some fiber in your diet. Vitamins and minerals packed with them. Here's some of them. Iron, Selenium. Selenium is good for your brain. This is brain food. This, you're not only helping. Sweet potatoes is one of the meals. Do you get to pick your meals on your when you're on the website? So will it scroll down and show you? Okay. And so you pick the one with the sweet potato. It has a steak in the cowboy butter, you call it? I don't know what cowboy butter is.
I can tell you. That's
There's
one of my favorites.
strange
of that.
ideas going through my head. But it's good.
It's good.
We're going to taste it?
Yep, in about 2.5 minutes.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you the truth. I dressed up just for you today.
I know you got your music tie on.
There's a little keyboards and music notes.
Love it.
I forgot that I had it years ago.
Wow.
It was on one of my albums. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I have that. Is it on this album? 1986, my first album.
Wow, I've never seen that, Kevin.
And there it
Ever.
is. There's the tie.
What year?
1986.
Wow.
Is that when you were born?
No, well, pretty close.
When were you born?
1837, something.
No,
like that.
18 nothing. You were born when?
1980.
Okay, so you were 6 years old. I really don't like you now.
I know. I'm
Goodbye,
sorry.
everybody. Good to see you. We're gonna. No, there it is.
Look at
and then I
that.
looked for this tie because that's a straight keyboard on the
Oh, wow.
on the black tie. But yeah, that look who that guy is. Who is that guy? I don't even.
I've never even seen that album yet.
It doesn't even. Well, you never will again. It was my very first.
I'd
I
love
still
to
do
hear
some
it
of these
sometime.
songs from it. Well, watch the show. I sing some of the songs still.
Oh, I do.
The one I wrote about healing, there's Healing Now for You. The Gary McSpadden song, He is the King. The Gary S. Paxton song. These are before I met these people. And
Wow.
here, Vessel of Honor for God is Gary Paxton. Ooh, I smell it
Do
already.
you smell it?
Tomorrow by the Winans, friends of mine. God Bless the USA.
Oh, that's a good
Lee
one.
Greenwood, I hope we're going to meet in November. We're going to be down in Florida during the big Veterans celebration. Anyway, B.B. Winan sang a duet with me on my very first album, right on there.
Wow.
We'll Be Together Forever, a song I wrote about heaven. Well, anyway, all that to say, get your sweet potatoes, and you get it here. Has iron, selenium, good for your brain. Has calcium. You say, well, I have to have cow's milk. If you want to look like a heifer, drink cow's milk. So, because that's what a cow does to their baby to make it look like a cow. So don't look like a cow. Don't drink milk. It's full of sugar. But you can get your calcium because you say, how do I get my vitamin D or calcium? Calcium is in the sweet potato. Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, all your antioxidants. Beta carotene, good for your eyes. Anyway, sweet potatoes. Anyway, he is cooking the stuff. While it's cooking, should we play a song or is it about?
It's about 14 seconds.
14 seconds. Your song is longer than 14 seconds. So we'll do this one, and then are you doing a second meal or have you already done the?
No, I haven't done that. That'll be the chicken pesto.
Okay, well, while you're cooking the chicken pesto,
Play a song.
there we go. And you're doing this Casting Crown song?
Yes, who am I?
I love it. Is this on a recording as well?
Yeah.
Look at that. Can you all see? Well,
Well,
I don't,
how do you wanna
because
show?
because you can show there. Look at that. Look at that with the veggies and the steak and the sweet potato. All that is so good for you.
Oh, it is.
It smells so good. Is the butter on it already?
Yes, the butter's on.
Oh, I cannot wait. Well, why don't we have one taste, right? Put a sweet potato in a meat and give a little, save that Brussels sprout for me. I love Brussels
You love
sprouts.
Brussels sprouts?
Do you love Brussels sprouts? Who wants to come first? Joanne? Ruthie, one of you, come. Miss Joanne, it's your place. But don't give them all the food.
No,
I'm kidding. Do we have a fork?
There you go.
I'll eat with my fingers. I don't care. Here, look.
That's all for me?
Yeah, that is,
Give him the Brussels sprout.
what?
Yeah, he has the Brussels sprout.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Oh, that's mine?
Yeah, that was because I put the Brussels sprout.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll put that. All right. Yeah, then we're fixing one for Miss Joanne.
That's right.
That's Miss Joanne. Turn around and say hi to everybody so that they see. Yeah, there she is. Yes, good. She's saying good. The smell. Let me give you the taste. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Brrr. Oh, that is good.
You like?
I'm picky on my steaks, and that's not bad at all.
No.
Sweet potato, Brussels sprout. That's a big Brussels sprout. I don't have a knife. What do you think, Miss Joanne?
You like it?
You're standing in a good spot. That's perfect. You wouldn't lie. I would
Oh, you're
fudge things. I would embellish to make you look good, but no.
Is that? And it's 3
She's-
minutes, and they're done.
3 minutes.
So honestly, you get them. They're frozen. unthaw them. You can also put them in the oven if you prefer that way. You can do them unthawed or frozen. But, I mean, this, like I said, I unthaw it overnight. Thaws out, 3 minutes in the microwave, and you have a gourmet meal like that.
It is great.
Yeah.
No, it really is really good. All right.
Okay, should I get the pesto going?
Get the pesto going.
Okay.
Get us a song.
Okay.
Yeah, keep this close. I'm almost out of sweet potato. I'm still chewing on the Brussels sprout. Let me tell you, this is great. Ginger said hi to you, by the way, Joanne. Larry is saying that the website is not ready for ordering on that one yet.
It'll be in about a couple weeks.
Couple weeks, okay. Yeah, we said,
This is a preview.
yeah, you're here. You've seen it here first.
Definitely.
The sweet potato tastes buttery
Yep.
and perfect. All right, you don't have to add any salt or butter to this. It tastes just amazing the way it is. Ruthie's going to try the pesto stuff. Right? That's yours?
I like the sweet potato because it's not with sweet potato.
Right? It's not fake. The sweet potato is real. You know what it tastes like? We have one of these restaurants in Ashland City, believe it or not, a farm-to-table place. And it tastes farm-to-table. It tastes like you're really... So while I'm finishing my plate and Joanne's finishing her plate, we have some dinner music.
That's right.
While you're cooking the pesto. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Here
All
we
right,
go.
ladies
I
and
love
gentlemen,
this.
Alex Zsolt's going to play this wonderful, beautiful song, and then we'll try some pesto. Come
Who
on,
am
let's
I?
worship the Lord. Thank Him. We can minister in His name and be ministered to at the same time. It's good stuff. am I. That is great. Well, is the chicken pesto, because Ruthie is
It
licking
is.
her
I know.
lips,
We
can
got to get
just
for
see.
Ruth. Let me go right there, and I'll get the chicken pesto going.
No, I'm telling you. And 3 minutes is all it took.
That's it. 3 minutes.
So you put it in, it's frozen, but you put it in there, and in 3
It's
minutes,
fresh.
it's fresh.
Yeah.
Look at this fresh, big old honking cauliflower.
And I got to tell you, what you can do for a minute, because, Feed My Sheep USA uses doorstep meals. They're, empowered by them in a way.
Green beans.
You can sign up on their newsletter on doorstepmeals.com. Go to doorstepmeals.com.
Yeah.
And right there, you can put in your contact info, and they're going to give you a welcome email when that website launches, and then you'll be able to place that order, and we'll have all the updates on. But look at this. This is the...
Write it down so that when this all breaks forth, because this is really
get-
brand new, right?
Oh, very brand new. Very brand new.
What a great concept, though.
Isn't it? Yeah, and it's a way to help, churches. And you know what? Nobody else is doing. Other, companies like Doorstep, they're not doing this to help churches out. So this is a great thing. Now, I had some more plates here. Let me see. Oh, there they are.
Where
I gotta
are
go
they?
back there, right there, behind
Oh,
the microwave.
okay.
I'm going to get this out and put it on the plate for Ruthie and pass some more out. And you can taste it too, Kevin. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it is great, great, great. And, this is putting your money where your mouth is. Literally. Because, you're going to order food, you're going to get groceries. And this is, we figured out it's less than $10 a meal. And really, I would say, honestly, my wife and I could eat just one. Sure. Right? It's really for two. Right. I mean, if you're a big eater, you get more. But I'm saying that, say that you just got 6 meals per couple. At 12, you get 12 at a time. I think he said with shipping, this is with shipping and everything, because it's packed with the frozen ice, the cold ice, hot ice, whatever it's called.
The dry ice.
Dry ice, that's what it's called. At 129 something.
129 to 149, and there's different packages. But
that's with shipping.
Yeah.
Take
honestly,
off the
guys,
shipping. That's less than $10 a meal.
Sure, to do dry ice anywhere, I mean, you're looking at $30, $35, 40.
And if you split it, it's $5 a meal, right?
That's right.
Now this one has broccoli.
Yep, the broccoli and has a
little
little
rice.
pesto, some rice.
I can't have
you
a lot
got
of rice.
cauliflower. You've got a little of the cherry tomatoes.
Well, what do you
on there.
think, Miss Ruthie?
Isn't
She
that
said
good?
delicious. Oh, oh!
Yeah, the
that
flavors
pesto,
hit you.
It does. The pesto is like an explosion in my mouth.
Yeah. And all 30 meals are like this. They're all good. They're unique. They have like a turkey breakfast meal that you can get. You have even the cookies. Now the cookies. I wish I could have brought some cookies. I'll bring them next time.
You said turkey breakfast?
Yep. Yeah, it's like ground turkey
Like
with
turkey sausage,
eggs.
you mean?
Yep. Exactly.
Ah,
Yep. And potatoes
and they
in
have
there.
cookies.
Yeah. And all of these meals are.
Where's our cookies, Alex?
I'll bring them next time. Now those are something because they're a prebiotic, so they work on so many different. Their doctor recipe that Dr. Alex Southers, I believe, last name, did a great recipe.
Prebiotic.
Prebiotic. So it's with the digestive system and different things. But the thing is, I've never tasted one of those like healthy cookies that actually taste like a real cookie until this one. So I had all 7 in a box, and you can add them onto the order. But when you get them, they're like, wow, I'm having a real cookie, but without all the sugar or anything like that.
Well, listen, when you order, make sure if you can't wait and want to do it today, which is fine, I guess, make sure you get Alex involved somehow so that his ministry gets credit during this time. And I think this ministry is helping your ministry at the same time.
That's
if
right.
you do that, they're helping churches feed people. I mean, this is just the way we're supposed to be. I want you to end before we do anything else.
Yeah.
Patriotic medley.
Would
but
love to.
but to anything else you want to tell us about? Man, these are really great. Are you going to eat some?
Yeah, I'm going to eat some after I play.
All right.
Definitely.
It's not like a
trust
singer.
Me, I've had
These green
these meals like
These are not
this
just
past
green
week.
beans. These are like
Yeah.
skinny ones.
Well, I think you would agree with this though. They don't taste like they're a frozen meal. They taste like they were just cooked.
It tastes farm to table.
Yeah, exactly.
It
exactly.
really does.
And that's what's
Oh.
amazing. So
There's one more sweet potato that's calling my name.
oh, there's
Okay.
a few more in there.
Well, that's for you. You can have some.
When you get these,
Oh.
you're feeding yourself, and everybody has to eat. But at the same time, you're able to help and minister to those in need. It can be your home church. So we're looking for churches to enroll. If you know some churches who would like to enroll in this, email me again, Alex at feedmysheepusa.org or alex@pianocreations.com.
Yeah, go
Let me
there,
know.
and then you can link them to
Right.
where they need to go.
Or even
so
make a
that-
donation of 5, 10, 20, whatever amount to help them
That'd be
put those
great.
meals. We've been getting donations in to help churches with that and putting meals in there. But and what I love about it too, it's like I said, I've been doing ministry work with internationally with Food for the Hungry, but this is a USA way to help people in this time of need.
Right.
And I'm big on helping those around us as well, you know, in the world
It's amazing.
and in this country. And so this next medley, I didn't get to play last time when we did the America thing. We always run out of time. There's never enough time.
And
on
we're
our
about
show.
to if
I
you
know.
keep talking, so get over there.
I'll
But
go.
you know, here's the deal. No, seriously, and if he's not talking, then I'm talking.
Yeah.
But the deal is, hi Charlene, I talked about you. You got to watch the beginning of the program. But as I got your card, but here's the deal. Here's where the rubber really hits the road, right? Okay. This is a time, you know, we have to do what we're called to do, what we can do with what we're called to do. We are called to reach people that are hungry, that are hurting, and Jesus said, if you've done it to the least of these, you've done it unto me. Would you want to come before the Lord? And he says, you haven't done anything unto me? You know, I don't want to be that person. I want him to say, well done, my good and faithful servant. And it comes on so many different levels. It's the reason why I want you to do the patriotic medley. We might just end with it. Because the Lord is calling us to do not what we can't do, but what we can do. And maybe you can do the meals and you can help people. Sorry, having some technical difficulties with the wires. But what you can do. Here's what the word says in Ezekiel 18. The word of the Lord came to Ezekiel and says, what do you mean by using a proverb saying, the fathers have eaten your grapes so that children's teeth are set on edge? And that's what we're saying today. You know, we are eating a lot of sour grapes, especially from the media that blasts us with, you know, churches and preachers and Christians are doing so much. They've always promoted justice and unity among the races. But, you know, you're not going to see that on the media. That's why I wish I had my camera crew like I used to have. We'd be right there in those protests showing what the preachers and the Christians are doing to bring love and unity. Go to the black and white and Asian and Hispanic churches and show the unity that really is there. I really believe it's there. Yeah, there's issues, but I think that the issues are being overcome by Christians that are stepping up to the plate, but you'll never see that. And the media has to promote some sort of chaos, and especially before the election, but they have to do it. They have to be sensationalize everything anyway, so you got to expect that. So our teeth are set on edge. But God says in verse 3 of Ezekiel 18, as I live, it is my declaration, you will never have to use this proverb again in Israel, for every living soul is mine. See, here's the key. He's not going to take care of you, but we have to love one another and love our country enough to vote, right? Every soul is mine, the soul of every father and the soul of every son, both are mine. White, black, I don't know if you can say yellow, red, and brown anymore, but I don't even know if you can say black anymore. But every color precious in his sight. Every person precious in his sight. More than what the color is. It's what the person is. Every father, every son. We must unify. We must vote. How do you know if you're voting right? Here's how I vote. I wrote down 5 things, and I think this is a great program to watch over and over and over again. Dave and Barb out in Wisconsin just subscribed to the Doorstep. Yes. And thank you. What's the founder's name again? Fred Gashwa. Does your vote promote religious liberty? Does it promote religious freedom and liberty? Number 1. Number 2, does it protect the sanctity of life? Does it protect the unborn? Does it protect the elderly? Does it protect those that the enemy wants to destroy? Thirdly, does it provide justice equally to everybody, not just certain groups? Fourthly, I think this is just good stuff. Does it preserve the traditional family? Husband, wife, enough said. And lastly, does it push for Judeo-Christian values in education and in legislation? Is it backed by the Bible? I don't vote political, I vote biblical. I don't vote for a personality. I vote the way I feel Jesus would vote through me. Does it protect the sanctity of life? Does it protect justice? Does it provide justice for everybody equally? Does it preserve the traditional family and family values? Does it push the Bible, Judeo-Christian values in education and legislation? And most importantly, does it promote religious liberty and freedom? Above all, it's not just our calling to vote, but also to love and to give, as Christ told us. One of his biggest illustrations that everybody knows is about the Good Samaritan. Samaritan person was a person that was unlikely, was a minority, was an unlikely hero of the Jewish culture of Jesus' day, and yet he picked a Samaritan. When the priest or the rabbi turned his nose up and walked away when a man was in need of help by the side of the road, when another such religious person who was supposed to be very highly respected turned his nose and went the other way. But then a man that was not respected by the Jewish culture at all, a Samaritan, Jesus said, he was the one that showed my heart. Let's show our heart today. That's not only, it's called Door, the label was there, and now I can't.
That's okay. The meals are provided by Doorstep Meals, but the ministry is feedmysheepusa.org.
Feedmysheepusa.org.
If you love my people, feed my sheep.
That's what it is. Let's go out with a great patriotic, if you're patriotic, if you love this country, if you love the Lord, let's do our part by voting. I love this show so much. I love what you're doing. I love my message, my 5 points. I worked hard on those 5
You did,
points.
I could tell.
But I think those 5 points are the way to vote.
They hit home.
I don't think I left anything out there in those 5. And so I'm going to play this show. I need a family day tomorrow. All of them are coming in tomorrow for the wedding. And so I'm going to play this program. I'm going to play the heck out of it.
Thank you,
right?
Kevin.
It's going to be a heavenly show. I'm going to play the hell out of it. There you go. So it's going to be a heavenly show.
I like that. I've never
Old joke. You know, I did mean to tell a joke earlier, though. Knock, knock.
Who's
'Cause
there?
You know I love the knock, knock jokes. All right, go ahead.
Who's there?
Donna.
Donna who?
Donna, just sit around and not call or subscribe to this today. Go to feedmysheepusa.org. If you love the Lord and love this country, I love you. Remember, Jesus is the answer. Let us share Jesus with everybody. If you really believe he's the answer, share Jesus. Do something. Alex isn't just sitting around. I'm not sitting around. Don't just sit around and pray about it, because faith without works, meaningless. So do something. And one thing you can do to help feed people and feed your own face at the same time with good stuff. Look at the green bean. Look at the French style green.
They are good.
And the pepper right here on the, is that a pepper or
No,
tomato?
Tomato.
All right, so last time you're going to see me. One more time, your favorite. You know you love him. I do too. Here's Alex, Zsolt.